Hello everyone, we are the admin system. I'm the and it's to program. So, let us first see some pictures. This guy's already had a car. He has some garbage furniture in his house, and some modern toys like helicopter on his desk. Is very heavy, but something stop us from having fun from these kind of things. When we assembling these kind of things, it's really a mess. It's so difficult for us just with 2D drawings, like this furniture, and sometimes it can be a mess. It is not a mess. So what is the solution? How can we assemble something like fun? So here's, you just need a better way. We have a tool to help you to assembly. This is just what we team did. So this is our simply diagram. So we have a server side and client side. For the server side, we have to solve the data from the 3D model and your personal profile like password and ID. And for the client side, on your mobile devices like tablets or phones, we have two main functions. One is display and one is tutorial. The display will show you the 3D model directly, unlike the 2D one. And the tutorial part will let you know what to do next, step by step. So here's this will show the 3D model and tutorial. So here's our demo.
Okay, so this is the start screen, and by pressing start, we will go in to the project selection. So you can press and hold this part of the screen, and then you can select the project that you want to work on. And then I'm going to select the first one, which is board assembly. And then it will go into the screen, which has the model of the parts that you want to display. So you can zoom in. It's kind of slow on the screen, but yep, you can zoom in and zoom out. So let me zoom in again, and then you can turn and see what's going on this board. It has 4 screws, and the main idea is how to put these 4 screws on the board. So to see how that's done, we can start the tutorial. So on the bottom left corner, you have the start button. So by clicking on that, we'll show you the empty board. So you can go to the next step, which will put 1 screw on the board, so you know where to put the first screw on the board. And then you can click next again, and we'll show you the second screw on the board. And at the same time, if you missed a step and you want to go back, you can press previous, and we'll go back to the previous step. And then basically you just keep pressing next, and you will have the full board assembled. When you are assembling the board, you missed a step, or you want to see a live video, you can click on the video button, and we'll bring you to a video. But currently we only have this random video. And lastly, we have AR system ready. So just press the AR button on the side, and it will go into a camera preview. And then it will detect this picture, and then show the 4 screws here. So we are supposed to have the picture to be the board, but that didn't work out. So
we just need to put the picture on board, so the board will disappear and the 4 screws on the real board appear.
Yeah, so if you move away, we'll remove the screws. So yeah, that's pretty much the demo we have.
And this is our key learning. If we had the second time, we would definitely pay more time to myself. I mean, we need better time. And advanced programmers may need more communications. And we need to refer to some softwares in the Play Store to learn how we design the UI, because we definitely hadn't had the time to comprehend the design of the UIs.
Let's talk about what we are going to do in the future. So the first thing we're going to do in the future is to do more GUI. You notice that in the demo, the GUI is all the original one. We did make any changes to that. So more GUI will grab the user's eyes. And the next thing is more effective augmented reality. So we just now use the augmented reality to show the screws on the real board. So we want to use this more effective and more useful and more specific design. So I'll show you a picture. I noticed that our applications can for toys, furniture, and the professional things, and the difficulty is more and more difficulty. So we want to first do with the toys. So this is one. Then for the furniture and pro, we need to do 3 versions of our application. Different user interface and different function. So that's all. Thank you.
Quick question about two things. What was not working about the AR? You didn't show a picture of the board that got screws added to it. You just showed what was being captured.
So on the screen we have a picture of stones, small stones, and then we were supposed to show a board, and then this system will automatically put the screws on the board. But the board has only has limited I guess points on the picture, so it's hard for the system to recognize the board.
So that's why you used stone.
Yeah, so that's why we use this.
So it should have been the board, but you replaced it with something easier to capture,
Yes,
easier
yes.
to recognize.
Yeah, it also works on the system, but we just didn't want to fail on the demo, so that's why we chose the better picture.
Why not bring in an actual board? Where you didn't
We did prepare actual board. So we assume that the screen is just a board. The picture is attached on it. So when you see the board, the 3D model of the board will disappear, and the screen will show up like a board, and the picture.
We don't have the real board.
We don't have the real board.
One other question. Next.
Oh, there's one question.
If you guys thought about offline, as I understand it, you guys bring the data from the server to like understand where like all the instructions are within the server, right? Have you guys thought about like maybe cache it within like the local data and like not entirely rely on the server itself?
Yes, currently we have this board on the phone. It's local. So basically, you can go on the server and download whatever you want to see, and it will be saved on the phone.
Oh, okay. So it's
we have already written the activity to download the data from the server, but not attached to the main activity now.
Okay, great. Thank you.